Since we discussed about that the human centrifuge now cannot create the negative forces to the pilots, and also we discussed about that the negative forces may have a really big impact to the pilots during the training and the missions. So to improve that issues, what we can do is we can possibly inputs the vertical motions machine arm system into the human centrifuge for our future strategy. So the reason why we do that is because the first thing is that the negative forces in the air mission is mainly caused by the altitude change. So for example, is if the if the air's accelerations just rapidly increase or decrease, that may becomes one of the factors to create the negative forces. And that acceleration is basically caused by the altitude change. So, and the second is if we can actually insert the vertical motion machine arm, it can help the human centrifuge offer the z-axis motion, which can actually create the negative forces to the pilots. And because we got that strategy now, and we can offer the negative forces that may help the pilots to increase their sense of reality. So when the pilots are taking the human-centered training, it can bring out the reality just like how they feel when they actually get into the aircraft. And the fourth thing, which is like the most important thing, is since we know that the human have the lowest negative G forces tolerance than the positive G tolerance. If we can offer the negative forces environment by using the human centrifuge, it can also help the pilots to increase their negative forces tolerance ability. And the fifth point is like because of the lower negative tolerance, with the negative forces training, it can also increase the safety quality for the negative to positive G forces transformation. And that can also like help the pilots to have the concept and let them understand how does it feel like in the actual situation when the G forces transfer from the negative to positive.